Oh my gosh, postman's just been, postman's just been, postman's just been. I've got happy mail. It's the first happy mail of the year. And it's from Mrs. C Cottage. What have you done, honey? Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela. I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady and welcome back. Today I have got some happy mail and it has come from Mrs. C Cottage. I know this because there's a sticker on the box. I will try and get a close-up picture and pop it in for you. Come on, let's go and see what she sent. I'm trying not to shake it. I'm trying not to be too cheeky and open it off camera. I'm doing it now. Right, okay, so let's get into the box and see what she has sent. I haven't even undone the tape on the bottom of this yet, girl. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so flabbergasted because for everybody else that doesn't know, I don't put my address out publicly. If you want it, you have to ask for it, and if I'm in the right mood, you'll get it. If not, ooh, don't worry about it. Right, so the tape has been uncut. You guys are getting first glimpse. Don't know what it is, and I'm not going to be able to see it for a second. Oh, she says you're not going to get to see it yet either. There's a sticky label all the way around the box. I need a bigger workstation. I'll give up. Just rip the label. It's not a cute sticker. I can't get into it. This is so unfair. That's okay. While we're waiting, she popped a sticker on the side of the box as well. That is so cute. So you guys can have a look at that while I fight with it. Ugh. Stupid postal stickers. There we go. I think it's working. Haha. There we go. You ready? I'm not going to be able to see it because I'm hiding behind the lid. Doo-doo. What is it? 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 Oh, you cheeky monkey. I've just looked in. Okay, so it is something that says joy. It's a Christmas present. Thank you ever so much, darling. Just saw a piece of white paper to the side, so I'm going to grab that first before we sneakily look inside. We'll have a read. Evangeline. Evie is a sun bunny. You didn't. No. Okay, I will read that in a second. And calm down. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, our gorgeous Mrs. C Cottage makes what's called sun bunnies, and these are absolutely beautiful little amigurumis, and they're little wabbits. And she does them and she makes them, and normally you have to ask, and she has to vet you. It's a full-blown adoption procedure, like you do when you're adopting a cat or a dog. Full adoption here. And she vets you, and then she'll make the sun bunny to give to you, because some bunnies give the best hugs. Okay, and each one of the Sun Bunnies actually comes with a little backstory, so it's a really nice, a long backstory. Well, it's not too long, but it's a really nice backstory. Hope that she's got there. So, do we do the backstory, or do we have a look at Evangeline? I can't believe you picked such an awkwardly long name. I bet you did that to see if I can pronounce it. I love the fact that you've called it Eve for short. You know me too well, girl. Letter, box, letter, box, letter. Let's go for the letter first. All right, okay. So, yep, still recording. Eve is a Sun Bunny and made with love for you. She was born under the corner of the potter's shed. Right away, all of the other bunnies realised she was different. She never fought. She never looked for ways. She never fought. She looked for ways to help out. She liked to go to the meadow and read, or weave beautiful blankets from the streams of flowering plants. One day, she hopped away with a book under her arm. At the edge of the meadow, she heard people talking and singing about someone special who loved and was loved. She had never heard the like. As she listened, she began to realise why she was different. All the freedom. Now others could look at her and see that she was different. She could finally be herself. As she matured, she learned many lessons the hard way, and she didn't forget them. So, as to have to learn, sorry gang, I'm going to have to read this and come back and read it properly in a second out to you. Little explanation here as to why I'm struggling so much. One, I'm dyslexic, and two, it's on white paper so it bounces. I can normally do about 2 paragraphs and then I have to take a break, and I didn't want to take a break during reading this, so I'm going to read it, I'm going to take it in, and hopefully my brain will put the words around the right way. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so attempt number 2, here we go. Evie is a Sun Bunny made with love for you. She was born under the corner of a potter's shed. Right away, all the other bunnies realised she was different. She never fought. She looked for ways to help out. She liked to go to the meadow and read, or weave beautiful blankets from the stems of the flowering plants. One day, she hopped away with a book under her arm. At the edge of the meadow, and she heard people talking and singing about someone special who loved and was loved. She had never heard the like. As she listened, she began to realise why she was different. All the freedoms. Now, others could look at her and see that she was different. She could finally be herself. As she matured, she learned many lessons the hard way, and she didn't forget them so as to have to learn them again. She learned to listen to others. Even if she disagreed, she made them feel important. She listened to their words, their fears, and their problems. She never told them what to do, but let them work it out for themselves, and she learned to hold their information dear. Eve really is different. You can tell her anything, rant and rave, cry, share a fear or a secret. She loves you with the great love she got that day near the tent, an unconditional love. Hold her near and you will know Sun Bunny loves you. That is so cute. So, shall we see what Evie looks like? Come on, Evie, out you come. Are you hiding? She's hiding, everyone, she's hiding. I found her. Come on, out you come. What do you mean no? It's time for food. She's on her way, she's on her way, she's on her way. Here we go. You ready? Boing, 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 boing. Oh look, isn't she so cute? There we go. There she is with her cute flippy floppy ear rolls and her little wibbly wobbly arms and legs. and a fluffy cottontail. Now, I knew she had been made, okay, and I certainly didn't expect her to come to me. But I knew she hadn't been made because our Mrs. C cottage was beautiful and actually showed us during another creators live where she held her in front of the camera up quite close for us, but the camera was struggling because of the light conditions in the property. So I'm hoping that this shows the colours beautifully here, and this is the first project that I've seen with my cotton, because this is one of the cottons that was made during Mrs. C Cottage's video, which is in the hand dye, the Fun Day Dye Day video set. I will link it up there for you so you can see how it was made. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to talk about the cotton in a little while as well, or once you guys have had a really good look at her. So yeah, there she is with her cute little face and her little nose. I love the way actually that the increase round, the start has actually been used as the nose there, and she's got little blue eyes. Right, well, she will definitely be sitting on the side behind me once I get my pegboard up with all the dies in, because it's really lovely to be able to show you what they look like. But until then, she'll be giving me hugs. I've just got to make sure I keep her out of the way of Liam. He might want a photo, but that's as far as he's getting. He's not going to get to sniff and lick. But yeah, so here is little Evangeline. I managed it again. So, thank you ever so much, darling. Right, where are we going to put you while you're safe? Let's pop you on that bed of yarn there. Just for now. No, don't run away. I'll feed you in a bit. There we go. Now, I've been bugging, absolutely and utterly bugging at Mrs. C Cottage for photographs of Evie so that I could put them into a video that I was planning to make that showed the process of the yarn, me dyeing the yarn and me packaging it and sending it all out, and then a finished object at the end. So I suppose I best add that bit in now, hadn't I? Enjoy. Now, Mrs. C Cottage had asked me for a mystery form so that she could fill it in, so that I could make a colourway up that she had no real control over. She didn't know what she was going to get beforehand. All she'd said was a couple of certain things. Now, they are mentioned in the video. Now, behind the scenes, my brain started ticking over, and I thought, well, what would I like to do? Now, I knew that the yarn was going to be used for some bunnies, so I wanted to make it a little bit extra special. So I set my husband to task making me a little stamp of a rabbit so that I could dye this yarn up and add a little bit of bunny magic into the dyeing of the yarn as well. So you will see in the video, the main video, that there is a little bunny stamp. Now, that was handmade by hubby and it gets used. Now I'm going to show you the dyed yarn as a photograph. There we go. And the little bunny was the dark green sections and the light green sections of the yarn. You can just make it out at the bottom of the picture. Now, of course, once this had set and of course the yarn was washed and dried, it was then time to hank it up and take some really cute photographs. I tried lots of different photo options and finally settled on a couple. One that you've seen before on the video, and one that I have sent over to Mrs. C Cottage so she can keep hold of it and print it out if she wishes, for her a memory box if she has it. That way she's got the colourway there and can say, I made a bunny with that. Now, once it was dyed, the yarn was packed up into a box, she's got a couple of little extra things in there. One of them is of course a thank you card, and on her thank you card she also had a discount a code that she could choose to use or not use over on my Ravelry shop for some other patterns. And there's also a little pack there of Misfits. Now the Misfits are stitch marker ends. Now you can add those to some basic stitch markers or some knit markers depending on what you want to do. Okay, and then it was a case of me sitting back and waiting for that cheeky photo to arrive, but it never did. Instead I got an absolutely beautiful Evie. Now Evie's got a carrot, she's sitting there munching away super happy. Liam's not, it was the last one in the fridge. So I've got a feeling somebody might try and sneak in and nick the carrot. Don't panic, any leftovers from Evie will go to Liam, not a problem there. I was just tidying away the box, and tucked right at the bottom, right in the corner, was an absolutely beautiful little stitch marker, and it's a cheeky little rabbit. And it says handmade with love. I can't read the squiggly bit, I'll get it up close and hopefully you all will be able to. So it's a really pretty, really cute stitch marker. Thank you ever so much, darling. I hadn't spotted that till just now. Right, that is it for me for today. I'm going to head off now. I will see you all really soon. So please remember to stay chilled, stay happy and keep crafting. Goodbye everybody, and thank you again, Mrs. E Cottage, for absolutely gorgeously cute bunny.